Are we live? Are we live? And the light's gone green, so we're live today, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, I felt a little spontaneous coming on tonight. I was just figuring, what the hell. Kind of, if you want to follow along, that's great. But what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of working on my latest video that's going to be posted up tonight. So you can get it like a quick sneak preview of some of the editing that's involved here. And I don't know if you can hear that, but that's me scrubbing through the video to kind of hear some of it or preview. And I'm using a dual monitor right now, so the main setup you see here is kind of like for like if I want to preview a video and scrub through it and or take all of it or part of it, I can drag and drop it in here. Now on the other screen is what we see. This part here, you can hear it, but you don't see it. It's on the other screen. So just let me pop that back up again. Yeah, so I'm just watching myself here to make sure that I know what I'm doing. So what I'm doing here is pretty much all my video is cut and edited, but I'm kind of adding some sound effects right now and whatnot. So let me just kind of bump back and forth here to my chat, just make sure that I don't miss any chats. Do we have anyone other than me watching tonight? No. That's okay. Maybe somebody will come on. Maybe I should go on Twitter right now and say, hey guys, you're missing out. You're missing out on a live stream. Hey guys. Can't even write. That's right. I forgot you guys are able to watch me. Type this. I'm not too fast tonight. Okay, let's tweet this out and maybe add a little smiley faces and blah 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 blah. Okay, let's tweet this sucker. Alright, so do we have, oh, we have one person watching. What, state your name, young cadet. So I'm here to kind of show you some stuff that I work on. So I'm using Adobe Premiere or Adobe Suite, and it's a monthly subscription, by the way, which to me is a piece of crap. I hate when companies want to make so much money and they make us suffer because of hacked versions that people get, and oh, they lost so much money because people have been hacking their software, so we're gonna rent it to you on a monthly by yearly subscription, and you don't get to keep the software. I'm like, what the hell is that? But anyway, I'm using the best of the best, which is my opinion, which is the Adobe Suite. And I'm jumping back and forth here, making sure. Actually, just let me drag this screen over to my other screen. I don't need to look at myself. I'm technically looking at myself right now. So I'm using Adobe Suite, and right now I'm using Adobe Premiere, which is your editing software, which comes with its own list of effects, which is pretty simple. It's more for transitions and some audio effects, fine-tuning your audio, which is is good. But if you're going to do anything in terms of animation and particle effects or anything like that, you would come into After Effects. Now, why do I have McDonald's logo up? Well, I want to explode this thing, but the only way that I can make it explode is use one of the particle effects, and to make it look 3D, there's no beveling, so you have to kind of use this shatter effect in order to give it that 3D look. But the problem is right now I have an image of it that explodes, but you see how it's kind of cropped here. So what I need to do is I need to make an 1920 by 1080, sorry, which is the dimensions for HD recording or whatever video, and I'm going to shrink this down and make it in the corner so that the After Effects will take the whole image, not just the image of the logo, like so, but it'll be down here in the corner, kind of already pre-set up. And then what happens is it's going to accept the whole entire canvas and make that shatter explode outside of the box. So it's going to use this whole canvas. Now if I had a canvas here and I grabbed it and then I shook it, you would still see this cutting on it. So it has to be kind of like in the corner like this. You'll see in a second. So what do we have? Do we have anybody? Okay, no. I'm just keeping an eye open, guys. I'm just, you know, just had nothing else to do. I figure why not let you guys see what it is I do to make my videos and what it involves. Lots of hours, because if you got like hours of footage to go through, that's kind of the longest, and you got to cut that and re-look at it, revisit it, and scrub through it, make sure all your scenes are correct. So let's go to Photoshop, and I think maybe I might have something set up, but I'll just start from new. So I'm going to go to new, 1080. I don't know why it's like that. And that's pretty much all I need. Okay. Picture of me and my wife. That's the vlogs. Go into graphics. Okay, so now it has a transparency. I just click all and copy it, and I just post it in here. Just gonna invert the color on this so I can get it black. Actually, that's not what I want. There. And then I'm just gonna shrink it down the corner. Now this is gonna be for a scene where we go to McDonald's before we go to the army base. So as I discussed it, I want to have the McDonald's logo kind of slide in, explode, and hey, little joke effect of McDonald's, you know. So I think like right here, maybe a little bit bigger. I don't want it too big. And now what all I have to do is just export this entire canvas as a PNG. And we'll just spell McDonald logo. McDonald's. McDo. So what is that? Alright, so now we go into After Effects, and where is my project? There we go. Just look for that. McDo, where are you, McDo? Me. Page on. Hey, wait a minute. Did I forget to hit a process? Yes. Of course. And where are you, McDo? There we go. So now when I drag this PNG in there, it's got its corner, so all I have to do is just I can just copy the effects off this one. Let me just move it over side. Where are my effects layers? Do I have it over here? Or is it on my other screen? No. Okay. Ah, okay. Effects. But where's my effects window? I need my effects. Effects presets. Yeah. Effects controls. There we go. That's what I wanted. So it's got a depth mat in there, which I don't need. I just delete that. And what I want to do is I just want to copy this and just put it on this one. And so then I can just delete that. And what I have is... Okay, why is this moving? Oh, that's why. Is this the right one? Okay, this is weird. So, oh, maybe that's why the center of the particle effect is not correct. Is this it? No. Trying to look for, okay, rendered view, shape, force, gradient, physics, texture, camera position. Here we go. So, is that what I want? No, I want, there we go. Alright, I want it centered. Dear God, what's going on here? Shape, extrusion depth. That's what it does. It does a really bad extrusion. Okay. What? Something going on here. I gotta figure out where these points are going. Okay, it's breaking there, but it's falling too close, so now I have to kind of fix the direction, or just double checking. Hey everybody, it's me, Bernie P. Physics. Okay, rotation speed, gravity destination. Doop. Doop. Okay. Gravity inclusion. See, it's the only way I can make it work, but it's one of these weird things that we have to figure out. Okay. Okay, where's the force? Did the force come here? And there we go. Boom. So that's the force. I'm gonna make the force happen here. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, boom. Alright, so we're getting somewhere now. But I need more pieces. And we got glass. Okay, pattern. I need to increase the number of pieces. Force one. Is it another force? Okay. Okay. So where is it? It has to be up here. View, render, pattern, custom shader map, repetitions. Where is it? Viscosity. There we go. Viscosity. No. Randomness. I need more pieces. Materials. Just a few different. No. Where? How come I can't get any more breakage on this damn thing? I have to go deep into the heart of Texas here. Okay, shatter. It's gonna give me all the same parameters, but it just maybe something that I'm missing. Okay, rendered. Shape. Custom. I don't know. If it doesn't do anything, then just leave it as that. Herringbone, octagon, plank. So here we have like a bunch of like setups for the particle system. If I choose like a herringbone, but that's not the one I want. What am I doing? Okay, I want glass. I want glass, but I want it to shatter more pieces. What's this? On. Oh, is that better? I don't see any difference. Okay, we'll leave it off. Repetition. What the hell? Okay. This is the piece. This is what I was looking for. Okay. And it just goes like that. I could even have it fall on the edge here if I want, but I don't want to. So, okay, you know what? I think that's okay for me. I'm good with that. Little. But what I want to do is I kind of want to slide it out, do its thing, and then explode. So we got a simple effect set down for that. So we're going to turn this off for now. So now we don't have any particle effect animation on it. And we're going to animate this. So we're going to go into position, I believe. Yep, position right here. And we're going to click that. So this is where I want it to come in. So I'm going to choose like 2 seconds. That's all I need. And then click this little star. That's going to give me 2 points of reference for my timeline and animation keys. So right now, if I go back to the first here, I can simply just drag this, holding down my shift, and I'll do it straight. And then I can just go forward. It's going to come in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it. And see where this is going to go. Rotation. Okay. So because of that, we will use the other logo that we have. See, this is going to come in handy. So I'm just going to delete these animations right now, and we're going to pop in the other logo. McDonald's logo, yes, this one right here. So we're going to need it in the end after all. Okay. So I might as well put it there because this one needs to be shrunk down to somewhat the size I need, to as close as possible. Okay. And we're gonna go in up there. selected 2 layers by mistake. Yep. Okay, so we're going to come back in a little bit more. I don't want both use. And we'll just flick this off and on. It's not too bad for what we're going to need. Alright, I know it's a lot of work for something, but I'm actually taking my time here. So, I got the proper one selected. Just open up its transformations. And we're going to do the same thing here. So we're going to do it to this one. And go back to the beginning. We're going to set up its position. And then say for 2 seconds. Probably going to have to make it smaller. Less than 2 seconds. Make it fast. Okay, so now we're going to come back here. We're going to rotate it like that, and okay, just want to make sure that I know what it is. Okay, so now we can just take the position and move it, and it's going to create a key. And then when it comes in, ignore this one for now, we'll just turn this off. It comes in, and what I want to do is I want to do a little bounce. So I'm actually going to take it and pull it out a little further. So what's going to happen is it's going to come out and bounce back. And when it bounces back, right here, I'm going to rotate it back. But what I have to do is I have to set a key from here. So rotation, we're going to start it from here. And then we'll just go to the next one and snap to it. And then we'll just make this 0.0. And then this is what happens. It's going to come in, snap, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this back a little bit more. Boom. Boom. So it kind of snaps a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to take this animation. Where's the cut tool? Where are my tools? Where are my tools? I have trouble seeing. There we go. These are not my tools. I'm looking for my tools. Where are my tools? Forgot them. Got one. Effects and presets. Preview tools. Where are my tools? Okay. That's it? Alright, so I guess I have to do it the hard way. I just have to do this. And then boom. Oh, and that's why. My effects are not on. Okay, why is my effects not working? No, something went wrong. Really? You're gonna do this to me now? Get up there. Okay. So That's weird. I could just do this all day. Oh, I don't want to do this all day. Okay, so technically, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it there. Alright, so I'm going to make it for 5 seconds. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. So now when I export this, I have to make sure that I'm saving for alpha. So when I go to composition and add to render queue, okay, the other one here, we have to go check your best settings. Everything's best. Here's the most important part. When you go into your lostness, you need to make sure that this is set to RGB alpha, so that this black is alpha. And we'll do it AVI. Yeah, I'll save it for AVI. I always use AVI, uncompressed. And we'll save this comp where. Okay, so this is going to be McDo explode. And we'll just run it. Bah. And it should take a couple of seconds. It's going to render the frame. And then we're going to import that into our video composition in Premiere. And I'll have just a little thing, add a little sound effect, liven it up, and that's it. That's it. Already 27 minutes into this. Okay. I'm just checking out the other channel. And we wait, and we wait. So this is just like basic stuff. Like I've done some crazy stuff for the logo, the URB-X logo. I'll show you some of the compositions that I came up with, and they were just like way too extravagant for what I wanted. So I just kept it simple with the rusted wall and the logo coming in and exploding. But I got to speed up that scene. I got to speed it up a lot because it's a little too long. But it was good for an introduction video for my channel. That's what I wanted. Oh my god, that means it's done. So just directly go in and go to my URB logo comps, and this is McDo right here. There we go. So now all I have to do is find the place where I'm going, which you can't see. Here, I'll let you take a little look, and I'll just pop it in here. We're going to McDonald's. Yeah, so I want to pop it here, and all I have to do is just take the video, snap it in, and it's gonna play. So we're here at McDonald's. We're gonna. So. The real-time playback is crappy on this, even though I got like 16 gigs of RAM and a decent video card. It's because I also got a lot of layers going on here, and I have my video quality turned down to the lowest that I can, So it's the best I can do right now. I could turn off some of these layers just so that I can see it a little bit better.
So we're here at
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it there. So it's going to start here.
We're going to McDonald's.
Now I could force render just this little section if I want to and see a small clip of it to make sure, but I'm sure it's good. Actually, we didn't test the video originally, so we're gonna go check the video. Back up, comps. Okay. So let me just see how fast it is, because I didn't check it in real time. Maybe it needs to be sped up. Oh my god, it's probably gonna come in like super slow. I hate this app. There's like so many bad apps in Windows. It's okay. This is what I have to put up with. It might not even play. Oh, it's actually playing, but yeah, it's pretty slow. Oh my god. Is this the it is so slow. Then it comes in and then it's gonna explode. Okay, that's not normal. I think maybe I got too much processing going on here. Just let me open it up, say with something else. I need to see the sequence run properly. Or let's see, can I get a proper playback here? Okay, loop it. I want to loop it. Why can't you do a proper playback for me? Jeepers. Bleh. Alright, I'm already at 32 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up, this video. Another one of my lazy night vlog videos. What was I going to do? I need to try to open this up with another application. Try Windows Media Player. Might accept it. I very much doubt it. That thing always gives so many errors. Don't have the proper codec for it. Don't have the proper codec for it. We dislike your video. We're gonna crash. And we're gonna have a glitch. Glitch in your video. It doesn't. Oh my god. Seriously. It's even worse on this. Nothing can hand 1080p HD. What the hell? What about you, QuickTime? Usually QuickTime runs a lot better, but it's bad at decompression if you use it alone. It's one of the worst compressed video applications. But if you need it for some things, it's not that bad. Apparently you need it to run Adobe Premiere and After Effects. It's stupid. See, not even it might come on later. Okay, so I'm just wasting time here. Oh, it's actually opening up. Oh my god. Okay, I want to reduce the window, but it won't let me grab it at all. Why can't I grab it Uh-oh. Because it's too big. And if it... Okay, view half size. Okay. We do not accept your codec at this moment. No, it's dying, so screw it. I'll have to do a render test. Alright, so I'll do a render test. Okay, so I'm going to do the render test, but, you know, this is me finishing up on my video. So don't forget to come back and check it out. It'll be up on my channel later on tonight for you guys, ready tomorrow. And then I'm going to work on the next one of the abandoned auditorium in the middle of the woods. I got some history on it as well, so I'm going to include that at the beginning of the video for you guys to read if it's interesting. And that's it. So I hope you guys have a good night. It was kind of lonely here tonight. Nobody loved me, but once in a while you'll see me pop up one of these boring ass videos. Alright guys, alright, so have a good night. I'll shut down my software and I'll be back, and we'll play around with some FL Studio, so I show you how I make my music and my soundtracks and the backgrounds all coming. See you soon.